Hey, and we in there. All right. You
What
hear
up? What
me?
up? Yeah, I
I
can hear
can,
you.
I can hear you. We good. We good. We good. Well, good evening, my nigga.
What up, man? Good evening. How goes it?
It goes well, man.
Yeah,
Uh,
man.
let's kick this motherfucker off real quick.
Oh, I'm Romeo,
And I'm Treach,
and this is the
the
Treach
Treach
Romeo News
Romeo News
Podcast.
Podcast. Hey.
Yeah, man. So, fuck, man. That was a good game yesterday, wasn't it?
Uh, I missed it, so I didn't even see it. But
Oh, fuck, man.
yeah, it was Valentine's Day, man. So you know what I mean. Niggas was out doing their thing, man. So
Oh yeah, how was your Valentine's?
it was cool. It was cool. It was cool. It's kind of like an extension. You know what I mean? Niggas really started celebrating last Saturday. Um, so yeah, so we officially went to dinner last night. Went to a nice spot, enjoyed dinner, good conversation, and yeah, came home.
Yeah, would you get the fish?
Nah, actually, at it was like this carbonara gnocchi. Shit was fire.
I think I know where y'all went. I think I know where y'all
Yeah,
might have went.
you know,
Yeah, I had that.
I've been there before. That shit was fire.
Yeah, that shit is good. Um, that's dope though. Congratulations, man. Another year in the books.
Yeah, man.
I
Mo
mean,
love.
that committed life. You know what I'm
So,
saying?
so, but yeah, apparently the game it went pretty well. I was disappointed to see it we lost, but apparently it was tight. But
It was tight and everybody was playing. Don't I mean, if Kelly Oubre would have gave us a more serious game, then we would have won. But he was kind of not playing so great. But
yeah,
shit,
that's the tough part.
I mean, fucking Buddy Hield looked great. Campaign. I mean, honestly, every time this nigga come out on the floor and do anything positive, I'm impressed. Um, fucking Maxi was good. Maxi was turning it up in the fourth. Like that shit is he's starting to like really like take control of these games. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
impressed with that. Like I'm liking the fact that he's being aggressive and shit like that. I feel like I ain't seen Toby in years though. Not that I really
yeah.
need
It's
to.
it's been a few weeks, but I don't know. I mean, there's things he can add. I mean, but that's the thing, man. We just so banged up, man. It's one thing to not have Joe, but shit, no Toby, no Batum, uh,
D
barely any
Mel,
Melton. Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's
I
like,
ain't
yo,
seen
what
D
the hell's
Mel
going
since
on?
fucking like week 3.
Yeah, did he play in January at all? I'm saying
I don't think
July
so.
shit.
I don't think so.
Dang.
I'm pretty sure he been out for a minute.
Yeah,
So,
so that's a
but
tough one, man. That's a tough one.
so you think I mean you ain't watched the fucking game, so I don't know what I'm asking you for, but you think niggas is paper tigers or you think niggas is serious? Cause like we going down to the like down to the fucking wire with like real teams, championship teams, you know?
Yeah, I mean, the issue is that we still have our glaring weakness, man. We ain't got no rebounding, man. No
Oh,
post
that
defense,
shit
man.
literally lost us the fucking game last night, nigga. It
Yeah,
was
nigga.
one possession game with like 10, 12 seconds on the clock. And these niggas forced a missed shot, forced a bad shot. Motherfuckers missed a shot, and then nobody wanted to rebound the ball. It was three niggas under the basket, and the ball just like avoided all of their hands.
I
And
mean,
they
that's what happens when you play with like four shooting guards and a power forward. You know what I mean? Like, it's just those be the breaks, man.
hold on, man. You can't classify Ricky Council as any of those things. Ricky Council is transcendent.
Transcendent.
Yeah,
So what he's a positionless player. He does it all.
yeah. He a coach on the floor.
Okay, a two-way player as a coach on the floor, man, that explains our issues right now. You know, so, sorry, a player on a two-way contract
Yeah.
as a coach on the floor. That's a problem.
Nah, I mean,
But nah, he
I'm.
he playing his way into a real contract though, so
I mean,
he
shit.
he
His
doing it.
rotation minutes is like. Do you feel bad when he's on the floor? I don't.
Not at all. Actually, before we got started, I was actually looking at his stats. So I mean, in the last three games, he's played over 20 minutes. Uh, he had 19, 8, and 13.
Ain't nothing that fucking Mo Bamba has ever done that Ricky Council couldn't do.
I mean, he's shooting over 50%. Yeah, I don't hate it. I mean, he doing his
Yep.
thing.
Yep. Now I just wonder what's gonna happen when Kyle Lowry start cracking the rotation. This
That'd be
nigga,
interesting.
he not
That'd be
even gonna
interesting.
play till after the fucking All Star break too. That's the crazy part.
I mean, well, the All Star break started now, so
I
last
mean,
night was yeah,
I understand, but he got traded to us like 2 games, 3 games ago.
yeah.
So like he missed a whole week, and now he's going to basically ride that into a 2 week vacation, and then he gonna come back after that. Which I don't know. I don't really like that. Like I remember when first off, nigga, to see Buddy Hield shooting up shots like the day he got traded to us, I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. I love that. I remember when Rocco got traded to the Rockets. This nigga was on the plane and at the arena that night. I love that. I don't really like the whole. All right, I'm gonna get y'all gonna get rid of a serviceable player and then I'll see y'all in 3 weeks. You know what I mean?
I mean, but you got to think of his context though. I think he's in a buyout type of situation, so he's.
Yeah, I don't care about his con. I mean, I
I
dig it.
mean,
I understand why it's that
I
way,
mean,
but there's no
I mean, it's a,
justification for it. Like nigga,
I mean, it's not a.
fucking
He's
go ahead.
he's not a guy we're necessarily trying to rush into the rotation. You know what I mean? So he's somebody that we're trying to
Ease.
ease in. But the thing about it is, like the skill set that he has, we could use, but it's not necessarily anything we need at this moment. You know what I mean? So I mean, I'm thinking like we need rebounding, we need post defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We need rim
we need
protection.
3 point shooting.
So
Shout out to
hey,
Buddy
Buddy
though.
Hill's been doing that though. Yeah, he's been doing that.
That nigga
Shit,
really
but
putting up
Buddy
like
showed up immediately.
9 threes a game and making them. That nigga tripping. That shit different. I ain't never seen that shit before.
Man, we need
Like
that, man. We've been needed that, man.
every
Quite
possession,
honestly,
this nigga be like, he be like,
just
Mom.
jacking.
Yo, I love it. I love it.
I'm open. I'm squeezing.
Mm-hmm. He
And
don't
then he
even be
got a little
open.
drive
He
game
don't even
too.
be
He got a little
open. He
drive
do got a
game.
little drive game. He's averaging 6.7 assists. Also, I don't know if you peeped that part. Did you see that? He's averaging six point
Nah,
seven assists in the 3 games he played with the Sixers. That nigga, he got six the first 2 games and got seven. Or he got six and then got seven in the next 2 games. So what else? That nigga, he will be out in space and won't have a shot, and he will try to James Harden that shit, which I will give him credit for. He really will try to, you know what I'm saying, over and back, and then just throw that shit up in the air, bro. I give it to him. I never seen him as a shot creator before. I never knew he was such a slasher before. I never knew he was such a passer before. I'm sorry, buddy. I wasn't familiar with your game, bro.
well, nobody really was. I mean, that's half the reason why he had to get out of Indiana because they're more focused on the youth movement, so he wasn't really quite getting the touches and the action that he needed. So coming to a situation like ours, it actually opens it up a little bit more for him to actually show what he's got. You know what I mean? Show his skill set, show what he can do. I mean, but you see, man, my man's been scoring 20 plus points since he got traded. I mean, but let's be honest, this move should have he should have been a Sixer like 2 seasons ago.
I mean, he wanted to. He was definitely talking a lot about how he wanted to make sure he made it to this organization in his career. And he had been flirting with being a Sixer for years, like liking tweets and stuff about him getting traded here. So, I mean, I guess it's nice to see that it finally happened, but, you know, I mean, maybe give Daryl the credit and blame for that.
Yeah, a little bit of both. But hey, better late than never. But at least we got him while he still got something to offer. So I can't complain too much. You know what I mean?
Okay, so, like,
Um,
our trade deadline reactions, they wasn't the most positive. Do you think we got to overreacted a bit? Or do you think we really ain't going to make no real run with this team as it's constructed?
definitely, definitely. Did- definitely. I mean, seeing what a lot of other teams did, and a lot of guys stood pat. I mean, we made some moves on the margin that actually seemed to actually make us more successful, and it improved the team that we had, assuming Joe was healthy. But the only issue is that seeing that Joe's out for a month, man, we just still. I wanted to see us fill that gap. You know what I mean? Or at least plug the gap. You know what I mean? Like nobody's gonna actually replace Joe, but at least a little something, man. That's gonna help us.
Man, most of these niggas still
At
trying to
least hold us
replace
over. You
Jimmy.
know what I mean? That
You heard me?
I heard you. I heard you. I heard you.
Yeah. I mean, shit. That's what niggas is thinking about with Dejounte Murray and DeMar DeRozan and all these other names that have been floated around. They thinking about the perfect third star to put with Maxie and Joe. That's what niggas really want. Fuck, like ain't no replacement for Joe.
Yeah, but
It ain't
I
no
mean, honestly,
this team
and
is not a
I like
team if Joe don't come back 100.
not at all. I mean, man, we we Charlotte, man. If Joe don't come back, quite honestly.
Yeah, I mean, might as well change the name to the Philadelphia Embiids. So,
Well,
um,
that's the thing. He heliocentric ball, man. But this team definitely supports him. It's just I'm excited to see what we look like when he comes back. Quite honestly, so
yeah,
big guy
I mean, well, the
JoJo
assumption is that
already back, man.
with the team playing the way it is, with the ball popping a little bit more, with a little bit more shot creation and some spacing that we didn't have when he left, the assumption is that when he comes back, he won't have to be 100%. We won't have to need 35 and 12 Joel.
That's good. I like that. I mean, I like him to have the option to score 35, 40 points rather than it being necessary for him to have to do it every night because that ain't happening every night, especially in the playoffs. You don't want to
Yeah,
play like that in the playoffs. I mean,
yeah,
you want to see your stars go up a level, but you know, it's terrible when you lose a game if your star doesn't score 50 points. Like that's just not sustainable. That's just
shoot.
not good basketball.
That game where Tyrese had like 51, I'm pretty sure we only won that game by like 2, 3 points. So we needed all 51 of those. Um, well, I mean, as it stands now, I'm confident in saying that the team is a little fun to watch. I'm still watching. I'm still enjoying it. I'm still rooting for these niggas. They don't frustrate me nearly as much as they excite me. The only dark spots of the team that I see right now that I'm really iffy, that really makes it like I don't see these niggas getting out of the second round. Basically, one of those is how young everybody is, and how much like real high stakes ball nobody has actually really played, and then also just the overall injuries. Like we still got Rocco. Like, come on, man. All of that shit is killing me. And then I would say my last concern is that when niggas start amping it up and ramping it up, I'm not sure if we will be able to compete with these real teams. I mean, we haven't played the Celtics or anybody like that right now, but shit, we played Denver. We was able to run with them a little bit. We played the Heat. We was able to run with them a little bit. We stayed in the game. They didn't shoot us out of the goddamn arena, so that was good. And rebounding is so bad. I don't know why it's so bad, but it's so bad. I think because we don't have our regular center, and then our backup center, who is Paul Reed, is like 6'8", and then our backup center, he just don't want to rebound the ball. So honestly, like I feel like Mo Bamba averaged about the same fucking amount of rebounds as a nigga like Toby, which that's no good.
Which is a problem. Was the problem, especially when
Toby
you're
can
actually
actually
like a
score and
true blue
defend.
center, and you're 7 foot tall. I mean, your job is to come out there and make rebounds. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
rebounds and blocks. That's all you need to do. We're not actually to score a bunch of points. You know.
right.
Ooh, it's
But
ugly. My man averaged 3.7 rebounds a game.
oh, Mo.
Granted, yeah. Granted, he's only averaging 10 minutes a game.
Yeah, but that's still like,
Yeah, it's
come on,
still
bro.
not great. Not great.
You
It's
should
not
be
great.
averaging a rebound about. You should be averaging about a rebound in a minute,
I mean,
rebound
quite
every two
honestly,
minutes.
right now he should be averaging more minutes. He should be taking advantage of his opportunity. But then again, he's been hurt in and out of the lineup as well too.
Yeah.
So these injuries, man.
Well, I mean, honestly, we about to see. We got this run going. I mean, we was able to stay with the Cavs, which was crazy. I don't know how we won that game. We shouldn't have won that game, but we did.
I mean, nah, but we won it. We won it. I mean, the Cavs gave their best shot. I mean, it wasn't
Hmm.
like they was having a bad game. Donovan Mitchell had damn near 30. I mean, all their guys showed up.
No,
All
that
their
shit
guys
came
showed up
down to
to
that.
do.
I think Garland. It was Garland had a wide open shot that would have
Oh,
did it for him, but he
oh
missed
yeah,
it.
but then Oubre had the block too at the end too.
Yeah, that was huge. That was fucking huge. But it took all of that. It really did. It took everything. That was an immaculate game from Ube, by the way. He played the fuck out of that game. But yeah, so this little stretch is gonna let us know where we really stand. Like, nigga, we got the Knicks. That was tonight. What the fuck?
Now,
Oh no 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 no! This is after the fucking. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm confused as hell. Anyway, sorry. When we come back to basketball, to our regularly scheduled basketball after this All Star break, we got the Knicks. Then we got the Bucks. Then we got the Hornets. That's a
yeah,
whatever.
now
Then
we're
we
gonna
got the
stretch.
Cavs. Then we got the Celtics. Then we got the Mavs.
Yeah, we got a rough stretch.
Yeah, and then
We got
after that, we got the Grizzlies, which ain't shit, but we got the Pelicans. They be playing us well. Then we in the Knicks again. Then we got the Knicks again. Then we got the Bucks again. So yeah, man, this is we about to drop about maybe 2 out of 3 games for the next 10 games. I would say,
as long as we stay 500 in the stretch while we don't have Joe,
nigga,
I'm
five
fine.
hundred. We just got a 2 game winning streak snapped. Niggas was mad about it too. Niggas was like, damn, wanted that winning streak. That's how you could tell that like you used to being good, but you just not no more. Like niggas be like 2 game winning streak snapped tonight. Like first off, why was y'all counting? You're not supposed to start giving a fuck until like 4. But anyway,
I mean, it's tough. I mean, but but it's that time of season. I mean, it was like with the Knicks. Knicks had they run, and then now I think on like they were like a 3 game skid right now.
something like that.
Yeah, they
But
on
that's because they was winning. They had won like 10 straight
yeah
after they
actually
got OG.
they on a 4 game skid actually. Sorry about that.
That's cool. I mean, they still up if you think about it.
Nah, they are. I mean, but but the thing is like it's still open. I mean, like I said, we got space to skid and fall, but they also got space to skid and fall as well too. You know what I mean? The Buck's going Buck or Doc's going Doc.
Bucks going buck.
It's just this is it is what it is. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I'm encouraged. Like we beat the Cavs. The Cavs the second seed in the East.
But I mean,
You know what I mean? They play pretty well at home. We stole a home game from them. You know what I mean? So we doing all right.
well, not to be overly negative, but I will say this is the regular season. But however, the Bucks, I will say, they got this doc with them, so I ain't even tripping about them. But it's these teams like the Knicks, the Cavs, the Heat, and what's the last one? The Knicks, the Cavs, the Heat, and the Celtics. Those are the teams
Yeah.
where when it really matters, those motherfuckers be outplaying us. And I'm talking heart, energy, shooting, rebounding, all of that shit. So honestly, I just kind of want to see over this long stretch how we gonna play teams like that because that's who we gonna have to see to get out of the second round. It's gonna end up being either the Knicks or the Celtics or the
Nick
Heat.
Celtic. Yeah, Nick Celtics or Heat.
Yep.
I mean, the thing I'm more focused on right now is everybody getting healthy. So let's get everybody healthy. You know what I mean? And then let's just see what it looks like from there. So
Word.
I mean, when we we had everybody healthy, we were like damn near second best team in the league. So I mean, be that as it may, it's still open. It's still open. So
Okay.
my spirit's not broken yet. Yeah, I mean, so
All right. Well, shit. Any more basketball shit? You want to get on to the Super Bowl thing?
um, what was the one thing? Yeah, I did want to comment on this. Everybody actually really entertaining the idea that the Warriors actually were trying to make a trade for LeBron. Get the hell out of here. I mean, I think this is just shit for the headlines. Like, were they?
So, why do you think that that's completely absurd? For what reason?
Uh, what's the point? You already got Draymond. I mean, granted, not to say that you don't want LeBron, but are you really going to just blow up everything you have just to actually like? I mean, it's bad enough you're already swinging when you actually go and try to get Chris Paul,
That was
but yeah,
crazy.
but now you're gonna try to get
I don't
Chris
even think I
Paul,
seen that
LeBron,
nigga
and
play
Steph.
with them yet. He be on the fucking yeah. I'm pretty sure that nigga be wearing a sweater every night.
Nah, he's been out these past few weeks, but early in the season, actually, he was balling with them though. So they actually looked their best with him out on the floor. But ever since they got Draymond back, they got a little bit more playmaking out there. So it's been working for them. They actually look good again. But I don't
Yeah,
know. They down so low right now. I don't
yeah. I was
know.
about to say they're gonna have to look good for the rest of the season if they want to be anything.
Yeah, But hey, they on their way. I mean, they got fucking Draymond out here, man, threatening to shiv niggas and shit like that. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, and then they got the what is it? They call it the cum splash,
come bucket.
cum splash brother. Yeah, the cum
Uh,
buckets, cum slash brothers, some shit like
yeah,
that.
disgusting. Even though Clay actually did get benched today, so he's coming off the bench
I
for like
mean,
the second time in his career.
about goddamn time, man. That nigga's horrible right now, bro. And I think he's cooked. Like I think it's over.
Nah, I think he'll be back in the playoffs. I think
Oh,
it's
you
just
think
he's
he
just
got one more
unfortunate.
rise in him? Pause.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been wanting to ask you about that. I remember you told me you said dick jokes are like the bottom of the barrel when it comes to jokes, right?
Base headed jokes. Base
So
headed.
what? So where does pause fall in to that?
Pause.
Yeah.
It's close. It's close. Very close
It's pretty much just a dick joke, huh?
for the most part. I mean,
Damn.
it's there
It's like low hanging fruit.
because there ain't no pause without no dick. Pause.
Yeah. Right. But it's like that shit is like no sophistication.
I don't think so. A sophisticated pause joke.
Yeah.
I mean, see, that's the thing. That's when you start getting into innuendo.
No, it's
Nah,
like you say shit like you be like, yo, man, don't ever worry, bro. I'm always have your back. Pause.
see, that's the
What?
thing. That kills the sophistication. Sophistication is the innuendo. Don't worry, bro. I'm always have your back. You
And
know,
to just smile and
yeah,
leave it at
just
that.
smile. There we go. See, now it's highbrow. It's literally highbrow because you let it hang out there. So
You
you
pause.
left it open ended.
Pause.
Pause. You know what I mean?
I
But
don't never want to be left open ended, dog. If you ever catch me open ended, keep fucking moving, bro.
Noted, noted, noted.
All right. So the Super Bowl. Fuck. Are you
What?
surprised?
Niggas said
What'd you
who?
say?
Nah, I just call back.
um. Yeah. Yeah.
Listen to the
Yeah.
last episode. But
Yeah.
nah, I was impressed. I was actually impressed with the whole production.
No, nigga. First
Like
off,
I didn't
you a
like the
wild
first half of
nigga,
the
bro.
game.
I asked you if you were surprised. That's what I asked you.
Was I surprised with the
Yeah.
outcome?
Like. Yeah.
No.
This is shocking, right?
Yes, I'm shocked.
Sorry. Yeah. Clearly. Okay. Cool. I believe you. I don't remember what we called. I don't remember what we predicted, but I'm pretty sure we was both right.
I mean, I think my prediction for the score was relatively close. I think I said something along the like,
You was
and
you was, you was
I
at like
said like
26, 23, 27,
yeah,
23, something like that.
I said like 28, 23 or 20, something like that.
Yeah, you said 28, 23. I said 26, 23, and it ended
Yeah,
up being
so
what?
yeah,
Ended
was
up
it
being like
20?
27, 24, right?
Yeah,
Something crazy like
25,
that.
something crazy.
25, 28, something. I don't know. But either way, uh, okay. So as far as the production, we can get back to that. You were impressed, huh?
Not well, just generally, just the first half of the game was, pretty boring, but it was kind
It
of
was
cool to switch the
defensive.
channels.
It was a defensive
It
game.
was, it was. I mean, honestly, you want to talk about I wasn't familiar with your game. Uh,
Chris
that
Jones.
not even just Chris Jones, man. The whole Kansas City defense, bro. Like, yo,
Yeah,
they were on niggas, dog.
you shut niggas
Like,
down,
yo,
bro.
like Debo wasn't getting shit.
Nope.
Like, and it wasn't his fault either. You know what I mean? So, like it was. I, I was really surprised with that. If there was anything I was surprised about, but yeah, like the first half was like super defensive, so obviously there wasn't really too much, the wow factor in the game, and can and not Kansas City, sorry, San Fran, they kept missing opportunities to blow the game wide open because it was just like, yo, man, you can't just make this a one touchdown game going into the half because you don't know what this ball gonna do to you. I
Yeah.
mean, we saw last year this motherfucker came back in the second half and just literally just torched us the whole second half, and they couldn't do shit about it. And it was almost a repeat of that. I mean, they did actually put up some resistance, but when it came down to it, they just couldn't handle them. I mean, so, but what I will say with San Fran, in terms of the outcome of the game, I'm not mad at them for taking the ball in overtime. I'm
Hmm.
not mad at that because honestly, their offense at that point in the game was playing a little better than their defense. So I would have trusted my offense to score more and just try to figure out what we can as much as we can when Kansas City gets back on the field. But I think they should have went for it on that fourth. They played a little too safe and kicked that
Yeah.
field goal, and then
Yep.
that's what it was. Because
They should have really took it. They should have took that lead.
yep,
But the thing was, like, I think the new rules got in their head because the new rules is what that like even if you score a touchdown, it isn't over, right?
yeah, like
So
so,
I think that they was looking at it like, oh well, we don't get that maximum benefit of the risk, right? Because the rules changed, so they take away some of the benefit of that risk. But at the same time, it still was a better risk to take than not.
yeah,
I
because you,
think
you kick the field goal. Kansas City gonna try to actually they're going for the touchdown, dog. You know this motherfucker
two
like
minute drill is their middle name, dog. Like
yeah, but the thing is, and it's not even just 2 minute drill because I mean because they killed pretty much all the San Fran killed almost all the clock in overtime, and then Kansas City they actually had time. They could have let the time run out and just let the next quote unquote quarter overtime go, but they say you know what, fucking nah, we're gonna finish this shit in 15. And then that last play, that was a beautiful play the way they drew that up. That was nice. That was
I feel like
nice.
every team should have one of those. Should have at least one unstoppable fucking play, man. That was impressive. Like that's where you got to give Andy his kudos because it's like you can't necessarily give him all the credit in the world for like all the defense that they have been playing or whatever. But you can sit here and say, you know what, the scheming was still very very fucking on point when it needed to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, great motion, cutting inward. You know what I mean? Just to snap the ball for him to actually go in, fake
They
back
put
in,
they
come back
and you know
out.
they they've
Just
done that play before. Like I've seen
yeah.
them do that shit before.
I mean, but that's the
So
thing. If
easy.
Kansas City in the red zone, they're gonna always kill you on the outside like that. You know what I mean? It's just and
I
it's
feel like I
almost
seen
nothing you
Chad
can do about
Henney
it.
do that shit before too.
But man, but man, I mean, did you see the odds for like the next year's Super Bowl?
What they going to repeat?
Nah, they already given San Fran the best odds to actually win next year.
That's dumb.
I was,
Whatever.
I
I
was
don't
like,
know
they
how they
just
think of
lost.
that shit.
I was like, they just lost.
After they just lost. Meanwhile, when that shit happened to us,
I think we had like third best, fourth
yeah,
best.
that's just ridiculous. Did they lose anybody? Did they lose any coordinators or anything?
Well, they actually fired the defensive coordinator.
Oh yeah,
So I was like, damn.
that nigga Shanahan different.
Yeah, I'm like, that's wild. But we'll see what they do in terms of restructuring the team coming back in the next season though. Well, nah, man, fuck them. I don't give a fuck about San
Yeah,
Fran.
I was about to say fuck them niggas.
No.
They was shooting people at the fucking parade.
Oh yeah, Kansas City.
Yeah, them
Yeah,
niggas don't
man.
get. Them niggas can't get over a loss.
And that's the crazy. It's like, yo, man. It's like act like you've been here for y'all niggas just won a Super Bowl last year. How y'all shoot niggas at the like the this the third joint y'all
This the third one. This the third one. No, I think this is when they start getting unhinged. Like they
Yeah,
get, you know what I mean? Like niggas start taking it a little bit more casually every time. They just get more comfortable. Next year it's gonna be wild, if they do
yeah.
it again. Which shit, I don't even want to talk about whether they're gonna do it again or not. So Usher, man, your
Uh,
guy,
my
your
guy.
boy, your homie, that motherfucker, man.
That was a good show.
Yeah, think so?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good show. It was a good show. Did you hear the story about the one dancer that fell off stage and shit? Got a black
Nah.
eye and shit?
Mm-mm. What happened?
Yes. So apparently I guess this was like a stand-in dancer because I guess one of the dancers caught COVID.
Okay.
And the one girl, she said, like, being an actor or whatever, shit like that, whatever, just trying to get showbiz gigs. She just checks all the boxes of shit she can do. So she was actually one of the dancers that was the skaters, and she didn't know how to skate. So she said she was at our hotel
Trying to
skating
learn how
all
to
night to learn
skate.
how to skate. So then the performance started, and she she did good at the rehearsal, but then like during the performance, you know, the
I
lights
was
got
about to
too
say
bright.
that's fucked up because I was about to say that dog. They let that bitch on the fucking Super Bowl stage. Not one person has seen her skate yet. That's
so
crazy.
so
Go
she
ahead.
did good at the rehearsal, but then once the lights came on and shit like that. She just lost
All
it.
the
So
all the
apparently,
perspiration on the stage got different.
yep. And then she just like apparently she just like just slid straight off the stage. But I didn't notice it during the like the, during the production and shit like
It
that. I
probably
didn't
would.
realize during the performance. So
Damn.
it
Did they say? I wonder. There's probably a video on Twitter somewhere
nah. So yeah, it's one of the people that was like in the crowd. They actually they recorded it.
of
So
her eating shit.
yeah, yeah. But when she was on TikTok talking about it, she got a black eye and shit. I was like, damn.
Okay, word. She had her moment. That's what's
Yeah.
up. Happy for her. Um, yeah, man. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I
Mhm.
ain't have expectations going into that thing. I mean, me and you, we talked about what possibly could happen, what may or may not happen, but I didn't think. I told you last year. I was well, not last year, but when they announced Usher, I was like, man, that nigga ain't had a hit in the last 10 years. Like, who the fuck wants to see Usher? His time has passed. I wanted Bad Bunny. You know.
It's a little too soon for Bad Bunny. A little
Well,
too
I
soon.
say I say all of that to say, shit, man, I was fucking wrong, man. That shit was the best shit I ever seen in my life, man.
Damn.
Shit was fucking amazing, man. I was standing up the whole time. I was like, oh yeah, yeah, he brought fucking Lil Jon. That's a clone. That nigga arms too big. Damn.
Lil Jon look good, yo.
Luda looked the same as Luda looked 20 years ago, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck. His
Luda been
fro
in the
was all
gym.
fucking thick and frothy. They had the fucking the motion camera on him with the portrait mode on it,
Yeah, when he was
zooming in
coming up
and
the
out.
jump, had the girls dancing behind him and shit.
Oh man,
I was like, yeah, that shit is. I was like, yo, they did it. They did it.
nigga.
If anything, I went back and watched last year's joint with Rihanna. That shit was
It was
that was
alright.
yeah, nah, Rihanna's joint
It
was
was a
cool.
good show,
It
but
was a good show, but yeah,
I mean, what
but
like the
nah,
thing is, when it comes to this performance shit, man, I'm pretty stringent about how I approach these things. One, is you singing? Is you singing good? Usher was
yeah,
singing. That nigga
yeah,
was singing.
he was.
Two, two, is you dancing? You dancing good? Oh, is niggas dancing with you? How many niggas is dancing with you? You know what I'm saying?
All the
And then
niggas.
all the motherfuckers, everybody in the whole entire motherfucking stadium. And then three, how is your actual production? Like your light show, your pyrotechnics, you know what I'm saying? The colors, all of that shit. Right?
Nah, when they started doing the shit with the skates, and then the fucking like the
Nigga,
screen on the stage started going around with
nigga,
niggas, I was like,
nigga, the skates
wow.
was crazy because that don't I don't got a category for that. Nigga. I ain't have a category for that. I'm serious, bro. I mean, it falls under the third category, but then the fourth category is wardrobe. I'm saying?
They got a wardrobe change.
Yeah. Like the second one was choreography, first one singing. Third one is like set, lighting, set, all that shit. Fourth one is motherfucking outfits. You know what I'm saying? Hair and makeup, all of that shit. And then I don't know what the fifth one is, but
Fucking features.
yeah, how many
Nigga,
niggas you brought out? Oh,
yeah.
you brought out all these niggas,
When Alicia
bro.
Keys had the John, and then she came out and she had the fucking cape going with the fucking shit flying. I
Oh
was
my
like, yo,
god,
I
playing
was
that
like,
fucking piano that probably sounds like shit live, but man, that joint look good though.
yeah, I was like,
Fuck, man.
wow. I was
It
like,
was niggas.
wow.
It was invisible niggas holding up her flow with the dress.
Yeah,
I ran it back like 3 times. I was trying to find them niggas, man. I found them though.
yeah.
Yeah.
They had the fan under the stage and shit. But
Some girl that I served the other day at my bar was like, my friend made the outfits.
damn,
I was like, word. Yeah, she was like, yeah, she was showing me and shit.
damn.
Fucking. So yeah, even the fucking wardrobe was crazy, nigga. He did John in the commercial first, and he had the white suit on, and I was like, look at this nigga with the gray gloves, gray suit, gray shirt, gray pants, gray shoes, right? And then the nigga came out on stage with the same shit from the commercial, but he had more sequins and more shiny shit. I was like, he done upgraded. Oh man, it's super Usher now. And
Yeah.
then his fucking every outfit he had on, bro, I'd wear that shit. Maybe not on the street, but you know what I'm saying.
I mean, it made for good
To
performance.
yeah, if I'm on the Super Bowl stage, I'd put that shit on.
Yeah, because I mean, the black and blue Power
The
Ranger John.
black
I
and
mean, that
blue with the fucking sparklies, nigga,
the
with the
nigga
six pack,
had a six pack and the
with the
chest
six
on.
pack in it, nigga.
Yo, what's up with dudes wearing stuff like that these
The
days,
six
yo?
packs.
Well,
Drake.
yeah, because Drake, with the shit that he's doing on his tour, he got like the arm pads with the chest and the six pack and the shit and the news John,
Yeah, I think
and then
Kanye
like
actually started it though. Kanye
yeah,
was wearing the
well, yeah, the
well, no.
t-shirts with the
Think
shit,
about it though.
and
Like
the Travis
the
Scott.
baby, the baby. Remember the baby had the whole puffy top, John? The whole puffy top with the shoulders and the arms?
Oh yeah, pretty
Damn.
much like yeah, like the filled in crew neck John.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
niggas is really
D-
cartoons out here, bro.
Diesel crew necks.
These niggas is really cartoons, man.
But
But
yeah,
yeah, that shit was.
that was no performance. But I mean, but it cool. Like, but I see why that he went hard with that because I think his tour tickets went on pre-sale that Friday. So it's just like this is pretty much like a big commercial for the tour because
Yeah,
apparently
plus he was in Vegas before anyway. Wasn't he already doing his little residency thing?
yeah. So that pretty much like capped his residency and shit. So
What a year for Usher.
yeah. So nigga had a festival, did a residency, then performed at the Super Bowl, and then nigga about to go on tour. Oh yeah, and
Yeah,
the nigga
man.
got married the same day.
On the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
Oh, that's crazy.
it's crazy.
Wow, what a guy.
That's a lot. That's a long day, dog. It's like,
What a guy.
so you
And
drop an
yo,
album,
wait, and don't
you
forget
drop
he like
do a tour.
45, 50 years
Yeah,
old. Don't
yeah,
forget that part.
yeah. That's a crazy thing. Homeboy got 6 kids. I
He
was
ain't
like,
done. He ain't done. You better keep counting. Shit,
so
man.
damn, dog, yeah. So he did it, man. That was dope. That was dope.
You know what I didn't appreciate about it? I didn't appreciate all the fucking fuck faces online talking about like how he was holding on to Alicia or whatever.
Alicia Keys.
Yeah, like cuz I was watching, and I was like she going to push him away, right? And she did.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like he took that shit like Pepe Le Pew. And I was like that's, performance,
That's
whatever. It's a
performance.
show. It's beautiful.
I
They've known
mean,
each other for years. Whatever. But then you get online and everybody was like, "Yo, he dicked her down. You can tell."
well, that's how you did, man. That's
Swiss at home,
I mean,
cold,
but even
lonely,
Swiss, even Swiss.
jealous, with his dick in his hand.
Oh, poor Swiss,
Poor Swiss.
poor Swiss.
For
You
once,
know,
the light skinned man don't win.
verses and forlorn. Nah, but
Yo, somebody told me I was light skinned the other day.
uh, relative to who you're around, you might be.
A white person. Yeah, nigga.
Yo, that's wild.
Take that.
Uh,
So I'm in the squad now. Y'all gonna have to jump me in. I finger your girl, nigga. I'm practicing for my light skin shit. Get on my light skin shit.
uh,
I got all the hoes.
see how that go. You see
Honestly,
what
I've been light skinned in the inside for the longest.
you see what it really is, you know. But what was I say here? But yeah, nah, that shit online though. It's just funny. I mean, but but the issue is now like the influence and I don't know how would I say the online demographic of men that talk about this and it's just like damn dog, stop showing how insecure you are, man. But then again, I don't know. The current era breeds insecurity in men, especially when you got niggas out here like Drake out here, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, then they monetized it, so you know. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm still wondering if like, do women reward that type of bullshit?
What
The vulnerability, the insecurities. Like, hey, hi, my name's Rob, and I feel inadequate. Like, do bitches like that?
uh in spurts personally. I don't
He
know.
said in spurts.
Yeah, I don't know if you
I'm on
can.
another insecurity spurt. Give me a moment.
It's always about how. You know what I mean? You just can't be out here being no bitch out here just bearing your soul, wearing your heart in your sleeve all the time. Um,
That's
but
what Drake do.
yeah, but he does it a little different. You know what I mean? So he how should I say it? It's contextual. It's in context. Like
Okay.
it's a different type of vulnerability when you're being vulnerable about a particular thing versus you're just being vulnerable and then just showing how insecure you are. Well, man, a real man can never be like this. Oh man, I could never let my woman be like that. Oh man, I a real alpha. You know what I mean? Like like that. That's the thing. Like once you start projecting, it's a certain type of vulnerability that that's there. If you're vulnerable with something like familiar, like damn man, shit man, I got this move I'm about to make, man. But damn, yo man, I don't know if I'm necessarily making the right decision right now. You know what I mean? Then it's like that gives her an opportunity to reassure you. You know what I mean? Or if you ain't sure, it's just that. But it's another thing where you just say like, damn man, I just saw that video of Drake the other day, man. I don't know if I can measure up.
Yo,
you, you know what I mean? Those
yo.
are two different things right there. You know what I mean? So, or in context, yo, man, I think I'm about to go for this next job. I don't know if I necessarily can really cut it. Um, I'm qualified, but I don't know how well I did on an interview. You know what I mean? Or, hey, man, I got this girl I've been talking to. I've been trying to talk to her for a while, but I don't know. She ain't necessarily quite reciprocating how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? Like how do I approach this? What do I do about? You know what I mean? Like those are type of things to where these are starting points for a conversation for things to work and go. You know what I mean? You ain't out here just bitch and scritching out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, all right, so here's an example on personal shit. Like if I'm going to ask a girl for some advice or if I'm going to be a little bit vulnerable to a girl, especially somebody that I'm interested in, I'm if I'm going to ask for the advice, then I'm probably willing to trade the girl for the advice.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Meaning, nigga, just give me your opinion. I don't care what you think of me after this. You know what I mean? And that's usually the case, and I've settled for that. You know, I'm okay with that. But very rarely am I going to be vulnerable to somebody and then like not expect them to treat me differently or look at me different after that. Very
and
rarely.
I mean, and it's not that's only with the homies to an extent because it depends on what you vulnerable about with the homies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
But
mean, but I don't to speak for the women real quick. It's sad if a nigga can't be more vulnerable with his wife than he can be with his homies, though.
this is
Like,
true.
it shouldn't be
It's
five
true.
or six niggas that you can easily communicate with better than the person that you're married to or the person that you're living with.
What's the point of being married if you can't do that? That's the point. That's your life partner. You know what I mean? Y'all
Yeah.
y'all really in the paint,
Right.
paint. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think that's that. I mean, there's a lot of bad advice that's going around. I remember I commented on something earlier. The one guy was saying how like his advice was like, yeah, man, don't let women know what you're going through. Don't complain to your
Oh no,
woman.
you got 10 more minutes to go to sleep.
Uh, don't cry in front of your woman, and then don't such and such and such. Just talk to your homies. Just keep that shit to yourself and shit like that. And I was like, you know what? If this is somebody that you're just casually talking to and just dealing with, yeah, you might be right about that. But if you got time and you're investing, you got other
You
things
got 10
going
minutes.
on. I don't know. Maybe some of these things need to be talked about, need to be there. Because the thing is, if it doesn't come out in conversation, it's gonna come out in your actions. And it's just how you treat and you know
Well, am I
react.
crazy for saying if I can't cry for them, bitch, I don't want her. Especially if I got some shit that's worth crying over. Because if I got some shit that's worth crying over, you think I'm worried about what the fuck you think at the moment? Hell no, I'm dealing with that shit. And
Yeah,
then lastly, if I do have that, and if you ain't into that, and if I can't find that, then I'll be alone. And I'm okay with that.
yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Your man knows what he wants and what he needs. You know what I mean?
Right. And if I can't
So
have it, then I don't want none. Shit, I jerk off.
I don't want it.
I pay for ass. Shit. You heard what your man AB said.
Nah, I ain't hear that. What do you say?
Nah, that's cool. I can't be quoting AB on my podcast now. That's gonna fuck me up. That's
Yo,
gonna
what is
fucking
yo
fuck us out of all our deals.
yo? That's a wild ball, man.
Yeah,
Shouts out
he
to
is.
AB, man.
I be
You
wanting
know
to
what I
root for him,
mean?
but goddamn, he make it
You
hard.
know what I mean? Shouts out to CTESPN. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah,
he said that. He said that. I didn't.
I
So
know. That's the crazy part. Where it's like, damn, you really want to root for somebody, but it's like they just sabotage themselves.
he leaned all the way. I mean, but he been doing that though.
Yeah, you think he like yay?
I don't know what the hell is up with Ye right now. Cause
So I got an interesting theory.
mhm.
That chick is his handler.
Oh really?
Yeah, and it's not really him in control. It's her.
Uh, I mean,
He's
but
because keep in mind he's
and,
still he's highly medicated. He ain't the same every day. He's still
uh,
fluctuating through streams of consciousness.
if he could trust her, is he's
She's
handling her well.
facilitating that. She's facilitating that. Nah, she for
Uh,
them. She for them.
for them,
She for them.
I don't know, man, because them is still after him quite a bit, but
Right.
he looks like he's still
They
doing
got him.
okay in spite of them. Spite of them.
Nah. They got him. They got him. He under their
I mean,
thumb,
but
bro.
I
He
mean,
ain't
but that's
resisting nothing no more.
but quite
You
they
breaking
probably
up?
had him the whole time.
Say it
Oh
again.
yeah, my reception. But that's the case. They probably still had him the whole time.
Probably, probably. Yeah, I don't know. I
You know
can't
what I
tell,
mean?
bro.
So I don't think things. Actually, let me. I am gonna migrate a little bit here because my
That's
connection
them.
is a little crazy.
That's them right there.
That's them.
Yeah.
See, you start talking about them. You start fucking. Damn, dog.
Look, they all on my shit.
I ain't gonna try to talk about them like that though, man.
They all on my shit. Let's just move on.
They know where I live now.
Yeah. So
They
Usher
on my
killed it.
internet. They on my
You
connection and shit.
you think Puff would have been a part of the show if he ain't fuck his year up? Shit, he fucked up more than his year.
Nah.
He'd have brought Puff out.
His whole career. His whole
Puff would have been
career.
out there like, we invented the remix.
Signal is trash up there now.
Wait, do Puff and Usher got anything?
What?
Do Puff and Usher got any hits?
Yeah. Not
Hola.
really.
Yeah, I don't think they got nothing.
I think
They
it's some
got I Need a
production.
Girl. I Need a Girl.
Thank you. Oh yeah, they did have that. That could have been part of it.
They could have did that.
They could have, should have, would have, but they ain't. I don't think it ever happened at this point. No.
Nah, you think they gonna put Puff under the jail?
Nah, I just think it's gonna be like they're gonna just like slowly like eat away at his assets.
Ew. Pause, nigga.
I mean, it's Puff, dog.
Yeah, but it was like the way you said it, it was like eat away at his ass. I'm like, what? That's damn. Still image in my head. Um, fuck. Then you saw that outfit Jermaine had on.
Yeah,
This nigga was dressed like a little schoolgirl.
he was. And then the thing is, he tried to stunt with the socks. He was like, "Yeah, y'all making fun of me, but look at these Louis socks I got on." I was like, "No,
Nah,
that don't make
nigga.
it any better, bro.
Those is little 8-year-old girl lace socks, nigga. What you
I was
talking
like,
about?
that does not
You
make it any better at all."
you about to tap dance with Daddy Warbucks with them socks on, nigga.
I was like, "Bro, you look like a straight up lollipop kid, bro."
This nigga.
But, but
They got these niggas on some clown shit, bro.
I mean, but that's the thing. But dudes, they do it to themselves, though. I
Hey
mean,
yo, let's not act like we ain't cop the Yeezy socks though.
I ain't mad at it. I'm gonna try them out. We gonna see what it's like.
Yeah, you gonna see what it's like. I might
You
fuck
know.
around and work in them Jones.
I mean, I've been reading some reviews, so the reviews haven't necessarily been.
Positive.
It's been mixed. It's been mixed. So, but for $20, I ain't gonna complain. So, you know what I
Yeah, for
mean?
real.
So,
I just hope them bitches actually come.
I think they will.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get fucking scammed by Yeezy, man.
I
Because
mean,
all the
I would
signs
just
is
be a little
there.
tight. I'd just be a little tight if I paid $20, $200 for them Johns, and then they drop for 20. But
I wouldn't.
that's another story.
Yeah, I'd blame that nigga. I'd blame you. That sounds like that would be a personal issue. Like on some real shit. Like consumers should already know, bro. You the first in line, then you a fool. Like you.
That is true though. That is true. You're right.
That's almost every industry that's
With
like
everything you
mainstream.
buy,
Yeah,
technology, especially clothing. I was actually
vaccines.
talking to one of the homies about that before.
My
I
bad.
was I was saying because we were talking about the other day, we were saying how like with clothing, when the shit is in season, it's so much more expensive. But then like 6 months
Next,
later, the
yeah,
shit is
6 months later, when they
it's
drop the
like
fucking spring
it's like
line,
a quarter of the
everything on
price.
the winter line is in Marshalls.
Yeah, and it's just
Yeah,
it's like it's never really worth buying in season on the
I
rack at
never,
the time. You know what I mean?
I never buy in season fashion,
So
bro.
you know. You know, maybe in a pinch if I need something, but even in that, it's never that serious. Never that serious.
Yeah,
You could always go to a thrift store, man. Get a little something, something. You know what I mean?
yeah. I went to Marshalls earlier. That shit was the shit, man. I took the kids in that bitch, spent like $100 and some dollars.
Yeah, you can always come up. I
Hell
mean,
yeah.
it sucks because I used to be able to find like really good like Eagles and like Sixer stuff in there, They got some stuff in there. It's not the best, but shit.
Yeah,
But yeah,
they got some made in China shit. Like I seen some Eagles batteries,
what?
like Eagles AA batteries, bro.
Nah, I ain't tripping.
Yeah, they tripping.
I'm good.
They
I'm
was
good.
on sale and they was cheaper than the regular ones though.
I
But s-
bet so. Yeah, you know what I mean. Fucking 20 hour, 20-minute use out of them Jones. You know what I mean?
no,
Or that's throw that shit to a remote.
what it is they go hard for the first part and then they just collapse at the end.
Just put that shit in like in your remote. You already swapping it battery, like you know how you are good with the remote. You know what I mean? You changing out one battery at a time and shit.
No,
You
I
ran
don't
through a
even.
whole pack.
I just take the battery out and put it back in for like the first week.
That works for a couple times.
Uh,
What, did you ever do the jump where you would actually like freeze the batteries?
yeah, that never really did anything for me though.
Yeah,
I never
you,
really that never did anything for me.
you get a little bit more out of it. But the thing about it is, like, man, if I'm up here trying to freeze batteries and try to get more out of it, I'm gonna just go to the store and buy more.
Well, you're a grown up now, so you
Yeah.
got that option. You know, when I was like 7 years old, running out of batteries for my
Oh no,
shit.
yeah, with your Pokemon and shit like that,
Yeah,
man.
my Game
Fucking
Boy and shit.
Game Boy and shit. It's
And then
just
you
like,
know, Game Boy is not a remote control. Your Game Boy batteries die. You need to buy more batteries.
yeah.
Like you can't freeze them bitches. That's you'll get it'll turn on. That's it. You'll get that bitch to turn on. So yeah, man. I went to Chuck E. Cheese today.
How was that, yo?
Honestly, bro, they improved the system, man. They got a fucking card you can buy and just play for like time, unlimited for a certain amount of time.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
That's even better.
hell
Other
yeah.
than buying a certain number of tokens and stuff like that, it's just like, listen, though, I'm trying to be here for an hour. Enough going back and forth, man.
Mm-hmm. I got
How
an
much do
hour
I
to
need?
kill. Bam, give me that. So yeah, that's basically what I did.
But can
That
you
shit was
play for
fire.
games that have like that you get tickets from and stuff like that as
Yes,
well?
every
That
game
really,
in there.
damn.
So you could like, if I wasn't on no, I was because I took my niece out, her birthday coming up, and I realized that I wasn't gonna be able to see her on her birthday, so I was like, oh, let's do it today. So I fucking took her, and it was all about her and shit. But if it wasn't all about her, nigga, I would have been posted on one machine. You know what I'm saying? On
Yeah,
one machine and just cheating that bitch over and over and over
trying to
and
get tickets in.
translated, yeah, and translated my little because the card cost $28 for an hour.
Damn, that's
Translated my
actually a good
little
deal.
$28 to whatever 5,000 ticket thing I wanted to get, or 10,000 ticket or whatever.
That's actually the last time I was at a Chuck E. Cheese. That was what we did actually. It was me and the homie. We went down to VA to visit the homie, and we got there, and he was kicking it Chuck E. Cheese with his son. That's when I realized that Chuck E. Cheese actually serves beer.
They do?
So yeah,
Oh
so
damn! I missed the
so
opportunity.
so we loaded up and just posted up at the hooping John, and we literally just sat there for like a whole hour and we're just
And
hooping and
shot
just
free
like
throws.
shot free throws the whole time,
Niggas got
and
ten
just
thousand tickets.
yeah, just gave it the young boys like, yo, here you go, bro, happy birthday, get what you want.
Now that's some fucking fire ass uncle shit right there.
So
That's what I should have did. I should have got myself a John, but it's all good.
yo, we was way too lit in Chuck E.
And Chuck
Cheese.
E. Cheese, I
Yeah, it's
know,
just that's
I
some
know,
degenerate ass shit. But hey, listen,
I
we
know.
we we did it for the kids though, man. We did it for the kids, man. You
That's
know what I
what's
mean?
up, man. That's good. I need niggas like y'all, like, to be around kids more. For
Yeah.
real, man. Cause like I noticed, like homies don't never around when the kids around, man. And I feel like the homies could teach the kids some shit. Like I remember, I was looking for somebody to babysit about a
I'm
week
still looking
ago.
for a comic book for your young boy too. So something
Oh,
that's
word.
like that's more like age appropriate, but something that's like a good story to kind of stretch. Cause I,
Yeah,
cause I got more graphic novels and shit. Like, you know
Yeah,
what
I
I mean?
mean, I just don't want to introduce him to the concept of alien sex at like 10 years old. That's all.
That's probably not, not appropriate. Probably
Nah,
not.
not yet.
Probably not. Probably
Give him
not.
some time.
Yeah.
Let him enjoy his childhood first.
Wait till he gets to like, eighth grade, ninth grade, like we were, and start sneaking
Yeah.
hide and shit. You know what I mean? So at which
So,
point you can have a conversation when you catch the nigga with the shit like, yo, what the fuck you doing?
yo, I'm sitting there like I'm thinking about like, oh man, what could I do with my young boy? Because I gotta work. So one of my homies was like, yeah, man, you can come over here. And dog, as soon as he said that, bro, I just had a flashback of like when I was a kid watching my pop and all these niggas cooking shit.
Mhm.
And I was just like, what's that? That stink. He was like, this ain't food, boy. Get the fuck out of here.
Ew.
You know what I'm saying? So
It
I
makes
was like,
medicine.
bro, I'm gonna keep that in mind. I really appreciate you offering though. So
Well,
yeah,
that's the thing. You can't take that offer from everybody. Not
nah,
from everybody.
nah, and that's not really to say nothing bad about the nigga who offered, cause he a wholesome dude, you know. But at the same time, man, you don't know how motherfuckers be getting down, bro.
This is true. I mean, I would probably not take my kids anywhere that I have not been before. You know what I mean? So at least properly vetted. You know what I mean? It's a place kid proof, or at least even adult proof to a certain extent. A certain type of adult proof. You know what I mean? So like, who gonna be there?
Nah, I
Nah,
mean, some people would just let your kids watch wild shit and think
nah,
nothing of it.
yeah, nah. I'm not with that. I mean, honestly, exposing people to stuff like unsolicited is not cool. You know what I mean? So granted, there were the times like as a kid, like the adults would be like down, like, and it'd be funny because like they would be watching like Def Comedy Jam, or like one of those like stand up, what I mean, specials and stuff like that. Everybody down in the basement, you a kid trying to sneak down in the basement and see what's going on. You getting yelled at, getting beat, told to go back upstairs. You know what I mean? So
Nah, that's
you
funny.
know,
You know what's funny? You could probably guess this, but my pop made me watch that shit with him. Def Comedy Jam. Like he used to, he had all the tapes. First he used to tape them, but then the tapes came out on like mail order, and then he ordered them shits, and I watched all of them with him.
but the thing is, like, at that age, so much stuff is flying over your head. It's just, you're more or less reacting to, the mannerisms and the way people joke and the way people say things. You just know, hey, if I say this way, I'm gonna make people laugh. You know what I mean? So, but not understanding the subtlety of just building the joke, storytelling, and stuff like that.
Yeah, or even the context of the situation that's being explained.
Exactly. They saying all
Yeah,
these words, saying all this stuff. Like, what, yo, what's this, man?
comedy is
Hey,
crazy. I think comedy is dead.
uh, it always lives. It just lives in a different form. You know what I mean? Energy is neither lost nor destroyed. You know what I mean? It just changes forms. You know what I mean? You know.
Did you see Dana White walk off of the Howie Mandel podcast?
Unfortunately, yeah. I don't know what the fuck that was about.
You don't get
So,
it?
I mean, I
I feel like I
saw.
get it. I feel like I get it. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is just me.
Mhm.
He gave him that introduction, and in the introduction he basically said, um, a man who is very popular, who does good business, is revolutionary with how he does his business and how he treats his relationships. I'm jealous of him, frankly. And then as he stumbled through that, right, like I kind of realized he didn't say anything about Dana White. Like it seemed like he was just giving some old random like generic ass introduction for anybody that he didn't do any research
Yeah,
on.
man.
Yeah, so I think Dana heard that and was just not flattered by the introduction, and definitely didn't feel like the rest of the conversation was going to be stimulating at all. And so he just laughed and was like, I'm fucking done with podcasts. Thank you for all of those kind words, but I'm done with podcasts."
I mean, I can see that. I mean, whatever happened to like, the old school press run where, you go and you do a bunch of 10, 15-minute interviews. Hi, bye. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm selling and shit like that. Yeah, thanks. Check this shit out. Versus like, I got to go and travel all these places and sit down with a bunch of niggas I don't know for 3 hours at a time.
It's
If
true.
I could, you know what I mean? So I could definitely see that. I could see that. I could see getting very annoyed with that.
Yeah, but
Um,
then it's also like you doing promo, right? At a certain point, you start realizing like, yo, I'm bigger. I don't need this shit. I don't need to be here. I don't need to be talking to you. I don't want to talk to you, and I'm not benefiting from talking to you. So why the fuck am I talking to you? And I think that's kind of the when you a man, you got moves to make. Certain shit is just it's not really conducive to anything. And I personally, Howie Mandel, man, who wants to talk to that fucking dude?
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, nice guy, but I mean,
Nah,
but I feel like that's
nah.
a
He started being a dick like a long time ago. He became
really.
like really, yeah, he became really unlikable a long time ago. He took like a Semi Saget type of route. Like he was cool with Bobby's World and shit, and then he started
Oh,
becoming just
really?
real. Yeah, he became really obnoxious, and then started like trying to go over the deep end and shit off the deep end. Like once he came back bald with the glasses on, he was just like a whole different dude.
Yeah, that's the thing. I always just assumed that he was like, well, that's the thing. I don't. Well, the funny thing, this was a really good promo run because essentially,
Yeah, I mean
he
shit,
he probably got more press from this than he would have from the actual interview itself.
hundred
And
percent.
then I didn't even know Howie Manziel even had a podcast.
Right.
So, so,
I mean
so,
shit, we're talking
so,
about it.
so, so everybody won. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I always assume like Howie Manziel at this point in his career is like more of like a Ryan Seacrest type. He's kind of just show up, kiss babies, present shit, and talk to people. But I ain't really been checking on boy for a while, quite honestly. So I'm more on the indie side of things. I'm up here looking at people make toxic talk. I was listening to the this week. There was a there was a clip that went around. It was on the Poor Minds podcast. Um, and I guess it's this one lady. She fancies herself some type of like, how should I say it, like a relationship motivation coach, and essentially she like works on helping male and well mainly female sugar babies become entrepreneurs and shit. But the clip that went viral was her pretty much just telling guys that like, yeah, if you earn like 50K a year, yeah, you probably shouldn't be dating, yo. You probably should be focused on other things because
I seen them ugly. Sorry.
So I checked out the show. I was like, so what's going on here? So I was like, all right. So the guest, the lady that said the things, I was like, dang, yo, I was like, yo, this woman's like really talented, yo. She actually is like very versed, knows how to carry herself, very, very controlled, knows what she's saying, knows what she's doing with her words and stuff like that.
Talking about the fat bitch with the glasses.
Uh did she have glasses on? Maybe. I think so. I listened to it. I didn't watch it. I don't be
Okay.
watching.
Okay.
So but
Well, is this is the one that was making the case for you can't afford a girl, right?
uh
If you
she
make
didn't
50K,
necessarily
you can't afford a girl. No, she
she
was
didn't
saying you got
necessarily
to make sacrifices if you want to be able to afford a girl.
and she was her main argument was more or less like because with the market that she's in, quote unquote, it wasn't necessarily that you can. It's just more or less, you probably may want to earn more because um, if you're with somebody there that's not necessarily trying to push you and motivate you to do better and do more, you know, you may actually feel stagnant with that. And if you're cool with that, you're cool with that. But there's going to be a certain point to where you're going to get tired of that. And then by the time you have 3, 4 kids with that, whatever this, long story short, that was that. But uh listen to that podcast, just kind of just seeing how other creators how they approach these things and how they do their stuff, and just kind of see how people do their press runs and kind of go around and promote their stuff and plug their Ponzi schemes and shit like that. You know, it's interesting. And I don't know, it makes me like sit back and really think about like, who I want to be, if I want to even be in this space, and what context I still want to be in the space in. And
That shit
uh
discourages me, man. That shit
well,
make me. It reminds me of when I read 48 Laws of Power. When I was like, oh, if this the rules to the game, I don't want to play.
well, I don't have any, how do I say it? I guess the motivations for playing, that's the big thing. You know what I mean? It's just, all right, I'm cool with showing up to practice. I'm cool with coming and putting the work. I'm cool with learning the game, playing the game and stuff like that. But what's the point of the game? You know what I mean? What are we getting out of the game? What does the game give me? You know what I mean?
I
But
mean, this is really fucking. I guess we probably like. Do you enjoy your life right now?
do I?
Yeah.
Uh, most of the way, 75%. You know what I mean?
Okay, so like, if it weren't, if it didn't change in all the best ways right now, like, would you just die fucking miserable?
No, I'm happy to be alive. You know what I mean? So
Like,
life,
because a lot
like,
of times I be thinking about progression, right, and like trying to do better and get more, and
hmm
like, oftentimes in doing that, you know me. Oftentimes in doing that, I've lost things, right? Because
hmm
risk versus gain or whatever. And after losing the things that I've lost, I would been like, I should have just stayed pat. you know, Sometimes it'd be like that. I should have just stayed pat. So, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say like, uh, this ain't the best my life has ever been, because right now this is the best my life has ever been. But I can honestly say, if it came down to possibly losing something or possibly gaining something to make my life better. I don't know. Shit. Call me a bitch or whatever, but this is fine to me. I'm kind of content, man. It's sad. Maybe it's sad. Maybe it's happy. I don't know. But
Uh, uh,
I'm kind of content with this.
well, it's contextual, right? Because I mean, back to that quote that we were saying before, right? The girl was saying that like, yeah, if you earn 50K, you probably shouldn't be dating. 50K is probably doing better than like 85% of the people in the world. So take that as you may. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you
So
why I'm so happy, and let me tell you about my date, right?
yeah,
So, my niece, right? You know,
I like this. I love
she
this.
about to be 9,
Wholesome.
and I'm not gonna have her on Sunday because she goes back with her mom on Saturday. Her birthday is on Sunday. She go back with her mom on Saturday. She's supposed to get dropped off Sunday morning, but I already know for a fact that her mom ain't about to bring her back on her birthday. You know, so I was like, all right, we gonna have our day before that. So this morning, she had school today. I was like, as soon as you get back, you come home, do your homework, change clothes. We're gonna go out. So first thing we did, we went to a mall. We walked in. We was like, I looked and I was like, all right, whatever you want, because I've been asking her all week, what do you want? She was like, I don't know. So I was like, what do you want? Whatever you want, just point it out. So pointed at a fucking chicken store. I was like, you want some chicken? I pointed at a bank. It was like, you want a bank account for your birthday? Right. I'm pointing at the gym. I'm like, you want to work out for your birthday? Want to do some push-ups? Right. I'm just fucking with her and shit. So finally, we go to Five Below. She go fucking crazy, you know. And I'm like, I don't care. Just pick up whatever you want. Pick it up. We'll take it out of the store. Oh, did we go to the dollar store? Oh, damn. I don't think we went.
Not to interrupt, yo.
What's
But
up?
yeah, Five Below is like based out of Philly, yo.
No, I ain't know that. So it's a
Yeah.
local thing, huh?
Sort of. I mean, it was kind of started out in PA, but their actual headquarters is actually like on Market Street, like on like 8th and Market, 7th, 8th and Market, yo.
Oh, shit. I ain't know that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what's
kind of
up.
crazy. So,
So,
sorry to
yeah.
interrupt. That's just a fun fact.
You good. So then we went to Marshall's. Had a fucking shopping spree. She got all types of shit. Little fucking plushies, little nails and shit she could put on. Little nice pink bag, little nice purple cup. You know, all types of things. She was just happy. Because, you know, girls like to shop. She was like, shopping spree. Right? So we walked out of there with a big ass bag. Walked out of Five Below with a big ass bag. Then we walked in the dollar store, grabbed a bunch of coloring books and shit. 'Cause she loved that shit. Big ass bag. So we got mad bags and shit. So she's like, all right, where we gonna go now? Chuck E. Cheese right around the block. Bam. Take her to Chuck E. Cheese. She already ecstatic. She got all this shit she want to open up. So we go to Chuck E. Cheese. She go dumb in Chuck E. Cheese. She makes a little friend. They running around. She swiping her friend in the fucking machine. Her friend swiping her back in the other machine. They just giving each other free shit. That's lovely. So they take pictures together. We all take pictures. She's going crazy. She's excited as hell. Then she gonna trade her tickets in. She's even more excited. She got more shit. It's fucking dope. So after that, she's like, "Oh my god, this is the best day I've ever had." I'm like, "All right, we not done yet. We not done." So after we leave Chuck E. Cheese, she's like, "I'm like, y'all hungry?" They like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right." So we can go back home and I could cook y'all something, or we could go to McDonald's, or I could take y'all to a nice restaurant. And she was like, "Well, I've never been to a nice restaurant. I've had McDonald's and you cook for me all the time, but I've never been to a nice restaurant." I was like, "All right, well, let's go to a nice restaurant." Took them to motherfucking Red Lobster. They both got lobsters. She got
Hey,
endless shrimp too. Nigga, they ate like fucking adults. And we got desserts. Nigga, it was like $160 at Red Lobster, bro. Dog, it's fucking great. Big ass bags. They ran around. I was like, I ain't even tell them to chill. I just let them get on everybody fucking nerves and shit. They ran around. They was fucking with the lobsters in the tank and shit. They went to the bathroom like 6, 7 times.
they were tapping on the glass and shit.
Yeah. So that was that or whatever. Then we came home. I was like, all right, look, we can catch a car home. They was like, can we ride the bus? Because they love that shit. They want to stand up on the bus, try to balance and shit, fall over. So I was like, yeah, we can ride the fucking bus. It's like 4 stops. We down the block. So waited for the bus, got on the bus. The boy was like, go ahead, man, go ahead. I was like, oh, let's fly. So they ran around, got on the bus. They falling all over people and shit.
Asking people questions and shit.
Yeah, all types of dumb shit. It was dope. It was beautiful.
Yo, where you work at, yo?
Yeah. So she was very, very happy. So for me, I feel like the fact that I was able to do that for her, and you know, it's for them little motherfuckers. So if I got to do it for the next one, I got to do it for the next one, and I got to do that for about 10 more years each. So 40 more times. As long as I can afford to do that shit 40 more times, I'm chilling.
That's what's up, man. Simple things, man. These are things that matter, man. So
Hell yeah, because ain't no nigga gonna be coming out talking about I'm about to take you to McDonald's. She ain't gonna be impressed. She gonna be like, hell no, nigga. I wanna go to Red Lobster and I want the endless shrimp, nigga. And you
uh,
better take me shopping before that, nigga. My uncle did me better than that when I was 9, nigga.
but we got to take the bus back. That's all. So
Yeah, but we gotta take the bus back. I wanna practice my balance.
that's a good test, though. You got to have that balance as a person. It's just like, it's one thing just to throw around money and shit like that. You know what I mean? But it's another thing. It's like, all right, so how well rounded are you? Can you be amongst the people in public? You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm. I
that's
was
that.
letting
That's the real balance. I think that's the big thing I notice. Like when I meet people that have money, you meet some people that have money, are born to money, and
they
some
can't
of them are
function
just
without it.
yeah, well that, but they just don't know how to function and talk and be amongst not a quote unquote common folk, but just people in
Yeah,
general.
people
Like
without it.
they're just always they're just so entitled. So it's just like seeing people that have it, but realize that having it isn't necessarily all there is about it. You know what I mean? That's just a part of it. It only just enhances everything that you already have and that you have going on. So
Yeah, I mean, ideally, but they say the money don't make the man, right? Or don't let
yeah,
the money make the man.
yeah. I mean that's true. But hey, some men ain't men without it. So unfortunately,
Well, they ain't men, you
so
know. Well, I mean, I don't know. Shit, let me get some money. I don't know. I might change up fucking immediately. I might move
eh,
to Dubai.
nah, I'm about to be different. We're gonna be really different. So it's gonna be bad.
Shit, all the shit I talk about Drake, shit, I might buy some abs if I could afford them.
Nah, man, the flex is when you buy calves.
Yeah, that's a real flex.
Niggas buying calves out here, dog.
Niggas buying calves. Niggas don't even need calves. Niggas
Niggas
buying
buying
calves and
calves.
still ain't got no ups. That's
Niggas buying
crazy.
calves. Niggas buying chests. They buying pecs and shit. It's just
And they doing it for themselves because bitches love a fat nigga, bro.
they don't care.
Bitches
You
don't give a
see,
fuck. If you got
you see
money,
Leo. You see Leo. This nigga Leo been Leo eat fucking spaghetti and fucking smoke weed, drink wine, and rips every night. Still pulling
dog, what it take? What it take? A little bit of bread,
a little
somewhat
bit.
of a reputation,
Enough,
just enough to
enough.
function. Just
A
enough to
rep,
function.
and
You ain't
then
gotta
just
buy nobody. You ain't gotta buy nobody no house. You just need to be able to buy them a drink.
that, and then just being able to be comfortable in your own skin. So, how much does that cost, man? How much does that cost? How much is that worth?
Shit, everything to some people.
Yeah, shit, it's too much
Shit, I
sometimes.
worked hard for this. For real, for real. This carefree breeziness that you see me emanating. Shit, I worked hard for this.
I work hard to not give a fuck.
Hell yeah, nigga.
You know how hard it is to not give a fuck out here.
It's a subtle art, nigga. It's a subtle fucking art.
Oh man, we could plug that, but man, if y'all listen, y'all probably already
Nah,
read it,
they
heard
get
of
it.
it.
They get
Y'all
it.
get it. Y'all get it. All right,
So,
yeah, we got to cut out soon. So,
word. You want to shout anybody out, or you got any last things you want to touch on?
hey, let me check the noties here. I think we touched some of these things. Yeah, it's more like football related and shit like that. But man, fuck all that. Season's over. Um, yeah. Well, yeah. Speaking of football, apparently Hassan Reddick he actually did turn down that option to get traded or whatever. So I think he's gonna work something out.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
he,
he gonna stay because
yeah,
the cap hit would have been 20 million if he would have left, and it would have been like 22 million if he stayed. So we pretty
yeah.
much get Hassan Reddick for like 1.5 million. Now the following year he probably won't be here, but that's all good. I ain't worried about that.
Figure it out. Figure it out.
Yeah, I mean he's a really productive player. I'm glad to have him back. He's from the city. He loves it here, and I love having him here. So yeah, Hassan, let's go. But you know what's funny to me about Hassan? I said Eagles training camp because he showed up late last year because he had a thumb injury, and he showed up late. He came into camp with a whole big thing, entourage, sunglasses, fucking jewelry, and was like, Hassan Reddick had a down year last year. Hassan Reddick understands that. But Hassan Reddick is coming back this year. Hassan Reddick will be better than ever. And you will understand who Hassan Reddick is.
Who he said that?
Yeah, he was on his shit.
I love that.
I mean, I'm paraphrasing a bit, but he was on that shit.
I mean, but was
Um,
he referring to himself in third person?
yes, absolutely.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. Treach loves that. Treach loves
Yeah.
that.
But unfortunately, Hassan Reddick probably didn't foresee that Hassan Reddick was in the midst of that thumb injury. So Hassan Reddick was actually in the midst of that down year. So Hassan Reddick did not have the same production as Hassan Reddick had in previous years because Hassan Reddick wasn't even able to play 100% until about week 7 or 8. But
That too, and then he started playing him out of position too. But
right, yeah, we'll talk about that some
see,
other time.
I ain't want to get into all that. See, got a nigga started.
Yeah, I
But
mean, well, we're gonna see what happens with Vic Fangio because they like his system's gonna require niggas to drop back too. So we'll see. But yeah, Hassan Reddick is gonna have a great year. If I could bet on it, I would say Hassan Reddick is gonna have more than 14 sacks in 2024, 2025 season.
I like that. That's a good bet, especially seeing that. I think maybe a contract year, maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it
check
is. Yeah, it is. He's gonna be seeking something. So yeah, shout out to Hassan Reddick and Hassan Reddick.
that out. What was another shout out here? Shouts out to my homeboy Moo, man. We both know Moo. I ain't gonna say his whole shit out here, but
Word.
happy birthday, my nigga. So we're gonna link. Actually, actually, man, if you wasn't doing shit on Saturday, but we'll probably talk about that off the, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, I'm absolutely doing shit on Saturday.
okay,
Unfortunately,
yeah.
yeah, Saturday
Well,
is my always make money day.
hey, well, fortunately, you doing something. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
so
for real, for real.
nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
Another shout out. Um, Open AI, man. But y'all niggas wildin', dog. What's up, man? You announce some cool shit and you don't make that shit available to the public, man. What the fuck y'all doing, man? Let me hold that, man. Let me get that. Let me get that.
I want to give a shout out for. I want to give a shout out to LeBron for getting this trade rumor shit started. I'm fascinated to see how this plays out. It's always exciting when LeBron starts talking about moving.
That's funny you mentioned that. I was watching a clip from Stephen A podcast and shit. Funny as shit, he was actually talking to Rich Paul, which is funny as fuck because I'm like, damn, this nigga, all right, this nigga holding out. Could have definitely had that whole conversation on ESPN, but he's like, nah, I'm doing that on my podcast.
Yes, you come to my network, my show.
But Rich Paul was talking. He explained how he was talking to LeBron and like all the trade stuff, and he was even saying how like I mean, his explanation was more or less like, he doesn't necessarily really see the benefit in LeBron getting traded anywhere else. He's like, bro, you're already home. Like, if you go somewhere, all right, cool. Let's say you get traded, you win a championship. That's cool. Another notch on the belt. But what else you gonna do, bro? I mean, you get traded and you don't win. Why unnecessary L, man? But nah, man, just build. So,
Word.
but but I don't know. LeBron to the Knicks, that would be very interesting. I mean, LeBron contributing significantly to a Knicks championship. Uh, that'll definitely add some add to the lore, add to the conversation.
Nigga,
But LeBron,
I
but
done heard
LeBron,
LeBron to New York, Philly, and Golden State all in 1 week.
yeah, it's wild.
That's crazy. That's a lot.
That's
Nigga, KD don't even be on that type shit.
which is crazy because I mean, he don't need to do that. The Lakers got a good squad. Niggas just won the end season tournament. Niggas just went to the conference finals.
He probably tired of the coach again. Want to get him fired or something.
Nigga, you hired the coach. You picked the coach.
He picked Westbrook too, but still, nigga. Everything don't be working out the way niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, hey, listen, dog. Sometimes you gotta hold that, man. Sometimes, listen, you make these decisions, you gotta live on them. You gotta make that shit work. So,
Well, shit. I want to give shout out to Daryl Morey for calling and inquiring about Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Devin Booker, James Harden again, fucking PG-13, Kawhi Leonard.
he
Am I
called about all
forgetting
these guys.
anybody? Am I forgetting anybody? Yo, Daryl was
Anthony
dog.
Edwards.
Daryl, yeah, Anthony Edwards. Daryl was on his shit, man. I'm telling you.
Shit, man.
Nikola Jokic.
Why did he call about Zion, dog? I really it would be really be interesting to see if we can get Zion, dog.
I don't know. I'm not sure why he left him out of the mix, but
I mean,
he,
even
he called
Trey, yeah.
about DeMar DeRozan.
It's,
He called about everybody, man. So shout out to Daryl for doing his due diligence and then reporting it later on.
we were a little harsh on you last time, but I don't know. It's to be seen, dog. If we don't get out of the second round, dog, it's your ass. That's all I'm
Nigga,
saying.
if bro,
But
if this nigga get yo, dog, I don't even want to think about it, man. Could you imagine another 4 or 5 years without getting out of the second round with all the
uh,
turnover that's been going on in the front office and shit?
nigga, we getting out of the second round, dog. Hella hot water, dog. Listen, who pockets we need degrees, dog.
Hey
What's
man,
up?
if we don't get out of the second round with this iteration of the executives, dog, just fucking make AI the head coach, man. Fuck it. Like just give us that. Like fuck it. I don't give a fuck if we go 12 and fucking 70. Just make AI the head coach.
I don't think he want that. Force AI to be a coach.
He
I
won't
don't.
even show up.
He want to. He's like, I
This
don't want to be no
nigga won't
coach.
be at none of the
I don't want to be
games.
no coach.
He gonna be sitting in his regular seat courtside, like, yeah, nigga, just run the play. You know the fucking plays.
Yeah, but of that era, uh, good coaches from that time. Yo, Willie Green, yo, that's a good shout out. Yo, good coach, man, good coach. Doing his thing in New Orleans.
Willie Green.
Yeah, he doing his thing. Unfortunately, the turnover and shit like that. But then again, speaking of New Orleans, all the chatter, possibly Bi coming here, but I don't know. Bi, Maxi, Joel. Mm, I
I
don't
don't
know if New
know.
Orleans
I
part
don't
with him
know. I
though.
don't know about Bi and Joel on the same floor. That's a
Uh,
whole lot of buckets. That is a whole lot of shooting.
it is.
Like Bi shoot like 34 shots a night, bro.
He got to. He ain't got no choice. Who else? Who else will put up the shots there?
I mean, it's supposed to be fucking Zion and CJ McCullough and whoever other role players they got over there.
Nah, CJ's best years were in Portland. Uh, and then Zion, he's still working his way back. But I got a feeling. Early prediction: if the Pels actually do make it to the playoffs, he's actually going to surprise in the playoffs.
Yo, if we don't make it out the fucking second round, we gonna become a Pelicans podcast.
No, he ain't.
You just become it's easy, man. It's P. You know what I'm
Just nah.
saying?
As much as I'd enjoy a trip to New Orleans, going to Mardi Gras and stuff like that, that would be an excuse to go to Mardi Gras.
Do you
Nah, I
need
much
an
rather.
excuse to go to Mardi Gras?
No, not at all. Though I have the ultimate excuse and I never use it. So
Nah, I feel like we talk about the Pelicans like every podcast, yo.
do we?
I
Or
think
do we
we
talk
do,
about
yo.
Zion?
We do, bro.
We need another team to like accidentally talk about every time.
I mean,
Like an actual good team. You know what I mean?
well, you know
Like
what it is?
Sacramento. You know what I
What?
mean?
You want to talk about Sacramento?
No, but I'm just
No, I mean, what it is we low
that's a
key
team. That's the
got
team we're talking about.
we low
So
key got rivalries with like everybody.
do we?
Like, I mean, if you think about it, like you see
Do
how
we have
Joel be treating
rivalries?
everybody big man. All right, think about it. All right, when we played it,
Because
when we
I
play
thought
the
we'd be in our
Suns, when
ass
we play
kicked.
the Suns, nigga. All right, yeah, we be getting our ass kicked. But look, when we play the Suns, right? Ever since Ben and Devin was fighting over a Cardassian, that has become a rivalry, right? And now they play us hard as shit, and we play them hard as shit. And now they got like the triple threat squad shit, right?
Leave it to Ben. You know what I mean?
Ben, I
Start a
know,
beef and then
starting
leave us
beefs
to
and then
hold
roll
his
the
beef.
fuck out, right?
Now we gotta
And
hold
then
his beef. Pause.
and then LA is LA, you know, Maxi and LeBron with the clutch connection, you know, Embiid, MVP, and whatever big man they be having over there at the time,
And yo, did you hear?
because AD never plays. Go ahead,
Rob
what
Rob Palinka inquired about trading for Joel Embiid.
that nigga, yo, shout out to that nigga, bro. Yo, this is big balls all season. This
Yeah,
ain't even
dog.
off season. This is the middle of the season.
Middle of the
These
season,
niggas got
dog.
it. These niggas is asking about them niggas and then playing them niggas the next day.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
disrespectful,
wow,
yo.
that is
Disrespectful.
super disrespectful. Like, yo, we know y'all selling, so damn,
What's up? Come up off him. But
damn,
that's the
that's
thing. It's the
trash.
Lakers. I was like, who are you gonna trade? Yeah. Well,
Nigga,
we got D'Angelo
the
Russell,
whole
Rui
team,
Hachimura.
the whole team, the white boy, the old nigga, everybody,
Yeah,
everybody. And and your former backup big.
Yeah, it's too much.
Nah, man.
LeBron, Joel, and AD on the same team. That's that's
Nah,
stupid.
that's ridiculous.
Stupid. Um,
Um,
how many more shout outs? Let me see here. Oh yeah, man. RC4, man. I know we shouted him out in the beginning, but yo, listen, Daryl, fuck the two-way contract, man. Get that man a deal, man.
they call that nigga C4. Cause he about to
C4
blow up.
about to explode.
About to
Pause.
explode on they bitch ass. Nah, for real, bro. Shit, nah, I mean, shout out to a bull making the most out of his opportunity, though, for real.
For
Like,
real.
many of us watch niggas go out on that floor and fold and melt under the pressure. But this nigga C4, man, he out there boxing out. He playing tough defense. He fucking chasing after those rebounds. He's getting down on the floor for the loose balls, pause,
Drawing fouls.
50-50 balls. Say again.
Drawing fouls.
Drawing fouls. This nigga is fucking. I was about to say he's flopping.
You playing smart, man. He's playing smart.
He's taking good shots. He's taking real good shots. He's making threes, bro. He's doing it. He's doing what a young guy is supposed to do. He's hustling hard as shit. And honestly, if you put me out on that floor, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. But man, I would hope that I would be playing that hard. I would hope I would be out there playing my fucking heart out, trying to earn that couple mil. You think that nigga gonna be a fixture? Because honestly, that's why they traded Springer. Because they said that his development was kind of fast track.
I think so. Offensively, definitely, we're getting a lot more. Though, Springer, you know, what I mean, defensively was doing pretty well, but yeah, none the least, man. Honestly, it is what it is. I didn't like to see him. I didn't want to see him go to Boston, but I don't think Boston really be planning to use that nigga anyway. Like honestly, Boston they only use their niggas like the young niggas in junk time, so he won't actually be a problem for us until maybe next season. So, but nonetheless, um, all right. Before we head out, can we make some quick predictions real quick?
Sure.
My bad. Some fucking audio just came about and they were scared to shout at me. All right, so obviously you got the skills competition. Uh, you got Team Pacers, Maxi, Matherin. Sorry, ha- wrong Tyrese. Halliburton, Matherin, Turner. Uh, top team picks team. Wow, Banchero, Anthony Edwards, Wembenyama. Then you got Team All Stars, Scotty Barnes, Maxi, Trey Young. So of those three teams, who do you think is going to win the skills challenge?
Probably number one or
Number
number
one,
two. You said Halliburton and who
Halliburton.
else?
So
Matherin.
team Pacers, they're the hosting team, obviously. So Halliburton, Matherin, and Miles Turner versus Banchero, Anthony Edwards, and Wembenyama versus Scotty Barnes, Maxi, and Trey Young.
Man, what the fuck?
Exactly. This is
That's a even ass fucking. Those a good challenge. That's a good matchup. For the skills challenge, I would probably go with number two.
number two.
Yeah,
Skills. Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
yeah,
Banchero, Edwards. Yeah, I feel like they'll be a little bit cleaner. All right.
yeah.
Let's see here. 3-point contest. Uh, participants: Malik Beasley, Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Halliburton. Damn, this nigga just in here all night, huh? Dame, Lori Markkinen, Donovan Mitchell, Cat. All right, and
He
Trey
did it
Young.
last year too.
Yeah, and Trey Young.
I'm gonna go with Lowry.
Oh, Lowry,
Yeah,
Lowry Markkinen.
yeah.
Uh,
I'm not kidding.
I'm gonna come from left field. I'm
You
probably
gonna
gonna
go with
just.
Dame?
Nah, I'm not going Dame. Not this year. I'm probably gonna say Trey actually.
Nah. Trey is not a good 3-point shooter. I don't think.
Yeah, it's 3-point competition, man.
It's true, but Lowry is an efficient motherfucker, bro.
So,
Like you ever watch this nigga, bro? When the ball come out of that nigga hands, I never expected to go off. Like I never expected to miss. Like them threes be clean as shit, and they always look like dead on. He don't be hitting nothing. I'm gonna go with Lowry, bro. I'm confidently going with Lowry.
Okay. Nah, I'm gonna say Trey Young. My second would probably be Jalen Brunson.
I'm gonna go Maxi second.
Uh,
I've seen Maxi shoot over 50% off of volume. I've seen Maxi go fucking 7 for 10 in a night.
he's actually not in the 3-point competition though.
Wait, what?
He's not.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
well, who the
so
fuck else is it? Is it just him? And is just Lowry, Dame, and Trey,
nah.
and
So
Cat?
Malik Beasley,
Nah,
Jalen Brunson,
nah,
Halliburton,
maybe.
Dame, Laurie, Donovan Mitchell, Cat,
Uh,
Trey.
yeah, I'm gonna say Lowry marking twice.
All right. So I'm gonna say either Trey Young or Jalen Brunson. Um, who the hell they got in the dunk competition this year? Oh,
What's the name? I forgot. What's the name is gonna be in there?
so they got Jalen Brown. I mean, shouts out to him for actually being a real nigga actually in the jump. So just don't try to dunk with his left. Jaime Jaquez.
Yeah,
I,
that's what I
I
was
like
about
that.
to say. Because they was talking about it last night in the Heat game.
They
Jaime
got
big as hell.
Mac McClung coming back.
What? Who he
Yeah,
play for?
who knows? And then they got Jacob Toppin, Obi Toppin's little brother.
Who he play for?
He played for the Knicks.
Oh, okay.
So,
That's weird and
which is
ironic.
funny because I would have thought Obi Toppin would have been there, especially that since he's like he plays for Indiana
He's New York.
and Houston.
He's from New York.
Yeah, well, yeah, Obi Toppin, yeah, both of them. Well, him and his brother actually.
Yeah. Damn.
But yeah, but no, I'm just saying that Obi Toppin, I would figure he would be in the dunk competition because he plays in Indiana. So
Oh, and this and Indy.
yeah, you know what I mean. So I thought
Well, maybe he just didn't want to compete against his brother. Maybe they were like, one of us will take it.
yeah. So I like that. All right, so we got some some what I mean there,
He was one of them
and
crying niggas when he got drafted too, and I think his brother was there.
yeah, but that's kind of fire though to be from New York to get drafted to the Knicks and shit.
Yeah, but he don't play there no more. So it's kind of like that's what I was thinking. Like, damn,
It's
he got
drawing,
rejected.
it's
He
drawing.
got
Yeah,
rejected. Like,
that's
yo,
drawing.
he
Yeah,
probably in Indiana thinking about that shit. Like, damn, nigga, it could have been both of us. Like,
it's
was I
drawing.
not good enough? I wasn't setting screens good enough. What the fuck,
I mean, but they just underutilized him. I mean, but the thing is, it was redundant at his
bro? They
position
had
too.
R.J. Barrett.
Well, they had R.J. Barrett and because he's a 3-4, so they had R.J. Barrett
I heard he
and
about to get waived too.
who Barrett?
Yeah. No, I'm just exaggerating.
I'm about to say, nah, he already signed an extension.
I know. They that was last year though, right?
Yeah, but he still got like a few more years left on that jump.
Yeah, but still, they gonna get rid of him. He not sticking around there.
We'll see.
I'm serious. He's not sticking around there. He
I
don't fit
mean,
that team at
they
all.
gonna have to trade him. They not gonna waive. They not gonna eat that
They're
old
not gonna
contract.
waive him. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I know nobody's getting waived, but he definitely not gonna stick around there, bro. He don't fit. They really good without him.
in Toronto. I haven't been watching them enough to really even know. Quite honestly, I don't watch them like that. Which is kind of sad though, because you get traded to your hometown and niggas trying to cut you. You might as well just quit. You know,
They're not even like a great team to be trying to get rid of him, but he just sucks,
so,
man.
yeah,
Anyway,
is he that bad?
you ever watch him play?
I mean, I've watched him. Yeah, I mean, he's not terrible. I mean, he's not
He ain't good.
all star caliber.
He ain't good.
I mean, the nigga ain't ass.
He kind of ass, bro.
RG. I mean, the nigga just had 23 points last night.
So that's when they needed him. That's what like green light. He had 23. This nigga been in the league the same amount of years as Zion. A year more than Maxi. Come on, man. I
I mean,
expect more.
nigga 23, bro.
He got drafted second overall, man. Third overall, sorry.
Nah, he was second. Was he second?
I think Ja won before him.
Yeah, Ja was before him. Hey, well, you see why he went third.
Hey, shouldn't have went fucking anything. Should have went 30th. Anyway, all right, let me stop hating on this man. Let me get
Yeah, I
out of here.
mean, nigga averaged 20 points a game for his career and shit.
Watch this. I keep talking all this shit. He gonna end up on the Sixers.
Nah, don't speak that in existence.
I don't want to.
Uh, I mean, I ain't gonna talk ill of a nigga, but I don't want that. I don't need
Yeah,
that.
I still got to do this campaign shit. Figure out how I feel about this nigga being
Hey
productive and
man,
shit.
listen. As long as he make you a believer, it's cool. That's
Nah,
cool.
he fucking doing shit. Like he out there doing shit. So I can't
That's
even
the
get mad.
that's the thing. So, do you want to be right or do you want to be wrong in
No,
this
I want
situation?
to be wrong. I
So-
definitely want to be wrong. I don't. I just want to get my pride out of the way and enjoy this nigga playing basketball for my team. That's what I want. That's what I really want. But it's not easy, nigga. Don't come natural.
it don't. It don't. It's, it's a process. It's a process.
Fuck,
But
man. We could have got any other Cam. Had to get that one. I would have took anybody. Reddish,
yeah, nigga, I wanted
fucking
Cam Thomas.
Johnson, Thomas, Thompson, whatever, man. Any of them. For real.
Of all cans, they get campaign. And he gave up Pat Bev to get him too. That's the insult to injury.
That's the crazy.
Though,
And then he took
though,
two. And then he took 22.
yeah,
Then going to take Pat
though,
Bev number.
yeah, but though, which is Matisse Thybulle's number, but
Yeah, but who cares?
but
I forgot about Matisse years ago.
I know once they painted over that nigga's mural, it was a wrap, right? So,
Yeah, fuck that. That nigga was gone. They ain't even put nothing interesting over that shit. They just put like paint.
yeah, it's paint,
They just put
beer,
paint. Yeah, it's a beer. They
beer.
put a fucking beer on over that nigga.
They ain't even
Yo,
have a nigga sponsor the spot. But yeah, honestly, I got a theory about this Pat Bev shit, but we'll get into that next episode because I don't know. I'm a little more upset with the situation than I probably could be. But
hey man, well I guess I'm gonna do it because everybody else did it, man. Hey, welcome back, man. Finally, Cardinal Doherty's own Kyle Lowry, number 7 for the 76ers. One-time
yeah,
champion of Canada, Kyle Lowry.
well, it's FYI, man. Basketball was invented in Canada, so
We took
let
that
that be
shit.
known.
We
Let
took
that be
that
known.
shit. We
Let
took
that
that
be
shit.
known. So,
We
but
took that shit, bro.
all right, but let me get the heck out of here, man. I gotta be up in like 6 hours, 5 hours actually to be exact.
Sheesh,
But all
man.
right, bro.
All right,
But
bro.
listen, man. Listen, y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all for the few of us out that's actually listening. Thank you for the feedback. Remember, like, subscribe, share the shit, not just online, but with your friends. But just make sure it's your real friends. And I don't know, come back and maybe we could be friends. Maybe we could do this every weekend. You know what I mean? Who knows?
Yeah, and then after that, you can bring 3 friends.
Hey, all right, man. But as always,
Let's make medicine.
mix that shit up.
I like it.
Kaboom.